Bobby here from Sound Garage Tales, and today we're going to apply our exciting JP1 mod to our Epiphone Valve Junior that I have out of the chassis here, which is going to just brighten the sound and make things come to life. All you need, you don't even need a soldering iron. All you need, it's a cutter and your faithful Phillips screwdriver. That's all there is to it. And it's an exciting mod that's going to transform this Epiphone Valve Junior from a very dark, without any character sounding amp to one that's going to make your jaw drop. Let's get to it.
So first I'll show you where that jumper is on the schematic and then on the board, and then I'll show you how this actually is going to be practically done. The jumper is located on the second half of the first tube, the preamp tube, which is a 12x7, and it's on pin number 8 right there, that segment, and that segment is going to be the one that's going to be snipped. So we are eliminating that C3 capacitor of 22 microfarads from the circuit, and later on you'll see that we can insert a presence control in that segment and other good mods that can be used there. But for now, JP1 is the mode, and that's the one that we're going to eliminate. On the board, you'll find the JP1 jumper. It's basically printed on the board, so it's pretty hard to miss. It's called JP1 on the board, so that's the one you're going to snip. Make sure that you are not snipping JP2, which is located right there. So make sure you have the right one in mind when we're going to snip it. That's pretty much it.
So let's get to it. This is my chassis, and I took it out obviously from my cabinet, and I didn't disconnect any of the cables because I really don't need to take. I don't even need to take the board out from the chassis to apply my JP1 mod. So let's find the JP1 jumper. So if I zoom in, it's even marked on the board as JP1. Oops, that's too much. See it? It's right there. JP1. So all I have to do is basically just take the cutter and cut it. Just like that. And so that, you know, it's not touching, just bend it upwards, because later on we're going to unsolder it, obviously, because we can transform this JP1 mod into a whole negative feedback mod later on. But for now, just for the sake of a simple mod, the JP1 mod that only takes cutting that bridge, that jumper, we'll leave it just like this. Okay, you're done. At this point, the chassis can be mounted back in the cabinet, and that's exactly what we'll do. So, just to recap, just make sure you cut the JP1. There's another jumper next to it, which is JP2. Don't cut that one. We only cut the JP1. And just bend them upwards so that they don't touch anything, you know, next to them, like these resistors or the capacitor here. Just make sure they're sticking up straight. You know, after you cut them, you cut the jumper in the middle. All right. So that's all it is to this model. So let's see how this thing sounds. So let's try the JP1 difference in our Epiphone Valve Junior modded. So all we did, and it's the simplest thing, you can do it without having an iron, a soldering iron at all. So let's see how it sounds. Here is my Epiphone Valve Junior with that JP1 jumper cut. I'm using the same Telecaster as I was using in the reference tone on that unmodded Epiphone Valve Junior, so that we can have a reference between these two tones. So here it is, volume at 12 o'clock, all right? Much brighter, much more. It's not that darker as it was before. That's my first impression ever. Nice overdrive. Let's go up higher. So. Nice, nice. Much better, much better. Oh, way much nicer tone than before. It opens up, has more character, has more edge to it. Okay, let's try a Gibson Les Paul to see how that character goes through the Valve Junior. Not bad at all. Alrighty, thanks for watching.